a California native, but it's not my land. Raised on history books written with the colonizer's hand, the truth erased like mandalas in the sand. Children's minds molded to reflect millennia of lies. The bluest eye learns young to detest black lives. Circular cycles of nature flattened into lines so convincing that we've forgotten the wisdom of ancient times. In my blood lives the fragments of those who stomped upon ancient soil without permission, then reaped the sweet fruits of labor that wasn't voluntarily given, never pausing to listen to the subtle yet strong call home of their intuition. Dear ancestors of the wild hills of Europe and beyond, those whose unrest led them to this land where I now belong, I call to you to speak through me in poem and song. May we walk together, may we right our every wrong. Here I stand on stolen land as an unafraid, unashamed ancestor of the takers, grieving the unjust, unequal fate of the races, learning to forgive the racist while humbling myself to the faces of those whose blood was shed, bodies mutilated, tainted, walking headfirst into the core of this misrepresentation, rewriting the truths of the slaves of the ages, freeing the innocent ones locked up in cages, remembering our roots and rewiring our cravings. This story is ancient. My brothers and sisters, it dates back to creation. There are some stories I will never understand, like the immense suffering that occurred at the hand of those in my bloodline on this California land. My womb feels the hurt. It's my own pain, mixed with grief for a fragmented country built upon indigenous dirt, by the labor of slaves who to this day have never been thanked for their work. And when we wonder, well, how could this be? In America the great, the land of the free, well, oh, that's my ancestors, but it's not me. Then why did George Floyd die because he couldn't breathe? Why was Breonna Taylor shot while half asleep? And why are cops, the supposed protectors of the peace, refusing to get down on one knee? If we are going to preach for equality, then let's not shy away from acknowledging our role in the passing of the policies. We're complicit in a violent system that profits off of our knowing submission, so to break the cycle now, I'm choosing to listen. The misuse of power ends with me in this lifetime. Through my bloodline, I take action to realign the choices made in my ancestors' time. So when I sense my own taker shadow creeping in from behind, I honor her as the tormented one in constant battle, the medicine woman who's forgotten the shake of her rattle, the wise old soul shamed for the sound of her brilliant cackle. I let my body burn, stepping into the fire, hot, steamy, shaking and unsure. Sweating out the sins of centuries of twisted kin, I am reminded again and again that our anti-racism work begins within. Yes, let's hear the stories of the greedy as we honor broken treaties, nurture abundant seedlings as we move beyond the age of the needy. My heart is red, hot, and beating speedily as I feel the taker energy of my ancestors leaving. I am here as a light being in a body breathing. White skin, red heart, ears open to the anger, arms ready to receive the embrace of a black stranger, shedding the skin of the white savior, refusing to continue the patterns of erasure. I honor my own story and change my behavior to reflect a more harmonious flavor. And for this work, I am deeply grateful. So is the great-great-great-great-granddaughter of both midwives and monsters, healers and heathens, wise witches and war heroes, cantadoras y conquistadores. I will bow my brow to the brown soil in reverence, again and again and again. May I be in the sacred listening. May my breath be an act of forgiveness. May my eyes continue to witness the serving of long overdue justice, so that one day my children wake up in a world abundant with kindness. Thank you for watching. There are anti-racism links in the description, so if you are someone who's watching who is not Black, feel free to check those out and remember how important it is to keep doing our own work to dismantle the systems of racism within us. And if you are someone who is Black and watching, just know that I support, I'm humbly listening and learning and grateful.